Okay. But we'll see. In TikTok, no? So.
Also, 2 terminals is down. FET. And Promos. Not Promos. Junior. Yeah. That is Junior.
And how are we gonna solve that? Must we go to the site itself, or is it something that we can do from?
Because Junior, Mr. Abatin was asking if I think there was power that was down by over the area. So is it this morning that's down?
It's down. I checked it now. That's down.
Okay. So I just want to watch and see if people see that when people come in on the channel, I'm able to see that there are people coming. The people are in or not in. So would you just keep an eye on the numbers here on top for me there, so that we can be wary of whether people are here or not. To turn this thing right now, I'm not gonna track because it depends on who's talking. So okay. So the idea here is for persons.
You have to be logged in. Normally how I do it, you have your phone and your laptop. So you have a person, either you have a monitor in your life that's going to reply to people.
Yeah.
Say stuff.
we hang you. We hang you.
When they say stuff. Or you can do it yourself from your laptop. Man.
Yeah.
So this is streaming and you're on your laptop and then you, with the same account, then you replying to people in your life.
In your live, yeah. Okay. So for anybody who's live right now, if you can just do me a small favor, just let me know if you can hear us or not. I just need to make sure that the audio is ample. If you can maybe just tell us you can hear us, then that is perfect.
Send a thumbs up.
Yeah. Maybe send a thumbs up or just say you can or you can't. If you guys can hear us. Huh? So remember, the intention of the channel is to make sure, or just to try and help people understand who need assistance with technology. You're currently now in the technical workshop, and we will also explain where we're from. So maybe just tap the screen so we can know that there is at least people who are able to hear us fine. Then that'll be a great help. It'll be a great help. All right. All right. So you can hear us. Okay. Awesome. Much appreciated. Okay. So look clearly. If you're on TikTok, if you're on the platform, then technology is something that you're obviously not fearful of. We're gonna make a lot of reference to. I know there's a lot of Islamic followers also. There's been this shift with the Nusuk app and people in Hajj and Umrah and those kind of things, and everybody wants to be a little bit more educated and feel comfortable around tech. Now, on this channel, there's a lot of stuff that we discuss and we're going to be able to show you and teach you, and it varies. It varies from things like, as you can see here, let me show you what the guys are currently busy with, right? As you can see here, you've got Mr. Lindsay right now. He's working on what are you busy with now, sir?
Ticket system.
So he's busy with tickets, right?
Now I'm busy currently with help desk support tickets. We do daily. That's our daily. How can I say? Our daily tasks that we do. We help support for various people from various places, out of the country, in the country, different provinces, and such.
Yeah. So we'll almost tell you about exactly what we do and who we do it for with regards to the organization. The idea, though, is that if somebody needs assistance, we are able to assist you, whether it be telephonically, whether it be in person, or even remotely. We are able to assist you guys remotely as well. The remote assistance, like when you do, people are familiar with applications like TeamViewer, AnyDesk. The Microsoft one that you guys are using is called? What's the Microsoft application that you guys are using? The built-in application from Microsoft? Remote access to remote onto people.
We usually use Teams.
No. Microsoft has got a built-in application. Let me see. Come fix. What's it called? You see, if you guys know what it's called, you can help them out. Because I know what it's called. What's it called? It's built into Microsoft. Remote access, if you want to do something. You guys use it when any of this license was thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, quick assist. So if you
I was
don't.
thinking pause quick assist, but we. Okay.
Yeah, it's called quick assist. So if you need remote assistance and you're using Windows, we can do it via quick assist. So what we're basically saying is, let's assume that your PC is running slow. You don't know why it's running slow. Your PC is maybe freezing, or whatever the case may be. It is maybe then. It gives you an opportunity to connect with us. We will then be able to remote onto your machine if you allow us to. And just for that moment, we can remote onto your machine. And we can say, okay, let me have a look and see whether or not this is something that you would, this is what you would need to do, or this is how you can fix it. And I think 90% of the time we can fix things remotely. Am I right? Yeah, things. So, because we're trying to keep this as basic as possible, right? I'm going to ask if anybody who is on the live right now, if you have a question, okay, pop a question, technical question, anything from PCs to networking, infrastructure. We also do photography, videography, we do drone work, we program drones and fly them, 3D printing, streaming, whatever you think of we can do. Whether you've got issues with your Wi-Fi at home, or you've got Wi-Fi questions, or you want to find out, shoot us up and then we'll talk to you about that. All right, let's see quickly here what the other man is doing here. This man is always okay. You don't want to see his screen. Have a look at it. So G's always got lines of code running on his desk. See that? I don't know if you can see it. He's always got lines of code and stuff. So he's sometimes very upset when I disturb him. So other than that, I think today he's in a better space. But if you have a question, pop it up there. We'll see if we can answer it for you. Mr. Lindsay?
So much people joining.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, but they obviously they're scrolling through the channel. So they go through and they disappear again, There we go. I think maybe it's a good exercise. Where's my man Maz? Let me get to my guy Maz, Here's my man Maz. Okay. So, Mr. Mazia here, let's do that. He likes the camera. Okay. I think he's one of the chappies. I'll be able to maybe explain. We'll have a conversation with him, right? And then, and he might be able to explain to us something. I think a lot of times people want to know the two biggest differences between Apple, which is Mac, and PC. So if you had to tell somebody what is the biggest difference, or what is the benefits of using Apple over what is the disadvantages of using Apple compared to Windows, what would you say?
So I would start off with saying the preference.
Yeah.
Some people, they have used Apple, and others they have used Apple and have used Windows as well. So they know the preference between the two. They know the advantages and disadvantages. And then you find others, they've never used the Mac. They only know Windows. So if you try to explain to them, it becomes quite very significant because they don't know the difference much. So for you to try to influence them to Mac, it's like, nah, it's just an overkill.
Yeah.
Because they can see the price, then they like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
But now if you introduce to them like Mac, got the performance and the power is very efficient.
Yeah, I think we also need to take into account the challenge between a Mac user and a Windows user. Always look at your what's the word I'm looking for? Look at your
working environment.
No, not your work. Yeah, your work environment. That's the word I'm. So because if you're going to try to communicate with people and you are utilizing Windows, remember you're using Windows applications, and then that basically means is that those applications would be incompatible let's assume I send you maybe an Excel spreadsheet and I send you that spreadsheet from Mac and I send it to you to Windows. You might not be able to pick it up unless you've got that program installed. And for that reason, it makes it difficult to have a good ecosystem. So I think that is where a lot of companies came in and said, you know what, unfortunately they won't buy into the Mac ecosystem in South Africa especially, because there's already a massive following, a massive usage on Windows. So I think, yeah, I think that is fundamentally the biggest decision why a lot of people are not. But at the same time, Mac has been so well introduced in the last couple of years that it's becoming extremely almost mainstream. But Windows still has a massive market share. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Where do you see the biggest benefits when it comes to Mac over Windows? The biggest benefits?
When it comes to designing,
no?
Yeah, and editing tools, then I know the performance of Mac is one of the best.
Yeah, it almost supersedes. Yeah. Here's something strange though. I don't think a lot of people realize why Mac is so expensive. And I want to try and just give you an idea. Okay, a Mac book or a Mac device, whether it be an Apple, or sorry, let's say Apple device, right? An Apple device over a Windows device. Windows, for example, let's take this here, right? We've got an Asus laptop. This laptop is manufactured by Asus, all right? We might grab another laptop. There's an HP laptop over there. The laptop is manufactured by HP. However, the software that's installed onto the hardware is Windows. And Windows is manufactured by Microsoft. However, when we look at an Apple device, Apple does both. It's the same, Apple does both the hardware and the software. So that is why when they do the updates and when they do, what's up? What are you guys taking?
Just want to clean it up a little.
Are we taking it apart?
Just to clean it up a little.
Okay. So when Apple makes a product, then obviously that product is made by them, and the software is developed by them. So it makes it very easy for them to know what to update and how to update them. So because Microsoft does not take into account every single manufacturer, there's a lot of hardware vendors whose devices seem to slow down over time. So if you've got a PC and your PC seems to slow down after an update, or your PC seems to become problematic, you know, sometimes the webcam doesn't work properly, or the keyboard doesn't function like it should, or maybe even like you've got instances where M4, what? Yo, you know what? I owe M4 a big shout out for this, because M4 has been trying to convince us to part this knowledge onto people for a long time. For a long time. And I'm just getting roses. I'm just getting roses here. So shukriya to you, Mauli Sab, much appreciated. Shout out to you. Also guys, if you see that info channel over there, you know what? Islamic content, it is actually in your best interest to, if you haven't, to subscribe to that channel. Let's see, invite info, start, level up, class and showcase. Let's see what this is. I have no idea what this is, but let's do this. Let's see what this does. I have no idea what that does. I have no idea. Info, I don't know. Are you able to join this live from your side, or should I send you an invitation? Let's see. Maybe I think I could be able to collaborate with Info. Oh, you know what, Info? I can't. Maulisa, I can't. I've got a locked feature. So unfortunately, there's a couple of things that this channel first needs to do before we get to that point. We've got some locked features here. Let's see, what is this here? Okay. Yeah. We were a bit here. Yeah, so where were we? We were covering the, what were we covering?
The Mac iOS.
Yes. So the dilemma that you have is when you update your PC, if your PC was designed by, or your PC was manufactured by Asus, or if your PC was manufactured by Dell or HP or any other vendor, Lenovo, even these good brand names, you will almost find that because that company is not directly responsible for the software, an update from Microsoft would mean that they might need to also update their patches, and that is where you always get like firmware updates and things. There is a time where they would send their update to Microsoft and then embed that into a future update to solve the problem, but it often happens that way. Saves, let me see here. Come join fan club. Okay. If there are any questions while we're busy with this, okay. Does MacBook need? Funny enough, yes. A MacBook will. All Apple devices will need updates because remember, fundamentally, your software is what makes your PC the device that it is. Hardware-wise, it doesn't do that, right? So, with the evolution of tech as it goes, tech changes all the time. I think we probably focus maybe about, I think, between 2 to 3 hours a day just on research and development. So the software is what's key, okay? And obviously that updates that is sent through by both Microsoft as well as Apple is something that it's going to happen all the time. Also take into account when you buy older devices, especially Apple devices, they will stop a specific model from receiving updates because the software would be a little bit too much, too advanced for the older hardware. So we're looking at about a good point when you're purchasing an Apple device, especially MacBook Airs and those kind of things. Try to make sure the device is not older than 5 years. Well, it would be a safe point, a safe bet. Am I right?
Yes.
Say 5 years. 5 years you can do that. All right. So okay, let's go to my man this side here. Let's see. We've got. Pass me. That was clip. There we go. Let me see if I can get this guy to talk to me today. Okay. There is going to be some stuff that G's going to do, but I think right now he's getting ready for 11 o'clock meeting. So we can't mention client names, etc. But what we can tell you is, basically, just clip it anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So.
Yes, sir.
So basically, what happens on this side? Clinton will be working on projects when it comes to web design, web-based applications and so forth. And he's currently busy with a project right now, which I think there's a scheduled 11 o'clock meeting for the client. So it'll be 11 o'clock meeting scheduled with the client to discuss obviously way forward to see whether or not we are in line with their design and so forth. But other than that, if there's any questions you guys have got, maybe with websites and domains and email addresses and those kind of things, then shoot up, you know. Aim for you, the man.
My guy.
He's the main man. He's the main man. Yeah, he's the main man. Look, I think maybe look at this space. Okay, right now we're just introducing the channel.
Yes,
we will have maybe a better program lined out. As a matter of fact, we want to walk you through some shortcuts, things that will make your life easier, especially when it comes to just general use around the pieces and forth. Okay. So we've got another question here. Can we set up email domains? Okay. So let's first understand what a domain is, right? So if ever you've got a small business and you wish to grow your small business, we help SMBs as well. Now, I want you just to process for a moment. You've got a cake shop and your cake shop is called, let's say your name is, by no means am I trying to pick on anybody,
Maria.
but say again?
You can say Maria.
Maria.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with Maria. Let's say your name is Maria. And Maria is somebody who likes to make biscuits,
Yeah.
right? So Maria decides she's going to make biscuits, she's going to sell these biscuits, and when she sells these biscuits, she calls it Maria's Biscuits. Now, let's say you've got Maria's Biscuits, and now you approach a store, and the store says, "Can I email you my order?" So yes, it's fine, you can. What's your email address? And my email address is maria@gmail.com. Now, from an SMB, small to medium business point of view, the mere fact that you're using @gmail.com is basically telling your future customers that you are not scaled up enough to have taken ownership of your business. Because imagine for a moment you bank with ABSA and ABSA sends you a statement, absa@gmail.com. Doesn't come across a bit professional, right? It's a bit like absa@gmail.com. And so for that reason, when we talk about domains, we basically can assist you guys there with registering your domain. And then you would be, what's the name? Mariam. 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 Maria.
Yeah.
Hier trouwens weer opstaan. So Maria Biscuits would probably then be Maria@mariabiscuits being the domain.com. Also, exactly like Info is saying there, that will also make sure that you aren't being scammed because the business gets registered with its domain. That is why often when you get an email, it's important to look at the email address, because sometimes people tell you you get this thing like you can now reclaim your rebate from SARS at sars@gmail.com. SARS won't use @gmail.com. So normally when you're checking your emails and you want to know are you being scammed or not, before you even reply to the email address, have a look at the email address, identify that the domain itself matches, because let's say if the email address contains a domain, and the domain is something to the extent of, let's say it was Maria@mariabiscuits. Listen, @mariabiscuits. You can take the out and then use mariabiscuits.co.za.com. You copy that section and put that into your browser. Now it's important, don't put it into the search bar of your browser. And we'll show this to you on camera one day. Then you put that into the URL, which is the top bar where you see www. If you then hit enter, Maria Biscuits web page would open. Whether it be a designed web page or whether it only be a space to say this is maybe, what's the common thing that they put on if nothing is designed? It is reserved for.
Yeah.
So then at least you know that the domain is registered and it's reserved for. As a matter of fact, if you have an opportunity, if I'm not mistaken, I think M4's site is still coming up as reserved for because it is in the process of being developed. Yeah, so M4's being developed. So I hope, and obviously then along with your domain comes email addresses and so forth. Okay. Go to look at to see. Okay, the Fazila Sali, she's saying that she's actually got another way to see if anything is fraud. Okay, so it's good. Okay, so clearly you know what, you're very welcome to go visit the user on the comment section there. Maybe they've got something else also there. Yeah, no. We are busy with that. Like I said, we do websites as well. So Info is saying he would like us to do it, and I think it's already in the pipeline. Yeah. So. Yeah, because unfortunately, Info's got a very global audience. I mean, to introduce Info's work is, which if you have a look at this channel itself, there'll be a couple of videos on the channel. We just came back from Umrah, so we went with Info Travel and Tours. If I say we, I actually mean me. I mean me. So I went with Info Travel and Tours, and it was profound. It was a very good experience. So for Islamic viewers, even non-Islamic followers, and so you're very welcome to go have a look there and see what Saudi actually looks like. I must say one thing about Saudi, and I think a lot of Muslims that were on Umrah or Hajj can testify. Saudi's philosophy is go big or go home. Like everything is big. Everything is big. Here's okay. I see Mujahid Lenses has joined us. He wants to be part. He's finally off. He's finally off his PC right now. So let's give him a.
See if I'm not showing anything.
Yeah. No, you better. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine enough. Then I don't think anybody would see that. Okay. So me.
Is the track on?
No, it's okay. It's gonna kill us. Okay, let me do that. You can sit right there. Best, you can maybe just have a look at the comments if you can see it from that distance, and you can tell us if you see anything. Can you see comments there on your side right now? Comments and stuff.
I can see it.
Okay. Perfect. All right. I just want to ask the viewers and the followers just to tell me if audio is still fine. You know, if you can still, if the audio is still good enough.
No, I can hear the audio.
All right.
What's the battery life on it?
Oh, what is this?
The mic?
The microphones. So these microphones that we're using right now is the DJI Mic 3's battery life. The nice thing about it is, out of the box as it is 10 hours. But I'm pretty sure it's not 10 hours completely. I think it's maybe because the casing that houses it also has another battery. So when you store it, it almost like recharges the batteries.
Okay.
So you're charging basically like the charging station, and then you just put it inside and the charging station will keep charging. But I'm pretty sure, I think it's about 10 hours on there. Yeah, which is good. Myself and Info did an exercise. I think there's a video of it also on this channel. And if I'm not mistaken, we got the microphone to work up till a distance of about 120 meters, if not more. And there was like no clipping there.
Okay, I see Info's question of us also.
Okay, what's Info's question?
Do you offer small courses for Microsoft?
You know what? We're actually gonna pop in. We're gonna pop into Adema Riftin's office. So, what we do here also, we've got learning management systems, which is it's like a space where you do your course, right? And currently now you are at the technical office of an institution called the Two Oceans Graduate Institute. So we are the back end for a fully functional online university. We're still small scale, but we have much bigger team members out here. So you only look at one section of the office, hosted in Pilot. But yes, we do offer those courses, but we are trying to just put it all together and offer the course online. I think maybe a good idea is to then have the course offered in such a way that it wouldn't be no cost to our followers or subscribers. What do you call it?
Maybe a discount or what?
Or we should be able to discount it as well, yeah, for the first people. Because remember, our cost normally comes in when there's a load on the server. So there's a lot of people that wants to do the course, but I think at inception it should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem for us to either discount the course and it could even be free. If it's any fee, it will probably just be a small admin fee, but I will try to offset that. Let's see. Always read comment. Oh, you say info. Yeah, we see.
Oh, there's the comments.
Okay, we can see it. Small pauses. Yeah. No, we will always read the comments. Inshallah, we will do that. Yeah. Anyway, so let's. I think, Mujahid, if you can maybe take this opportunity, right, and then you've been with us how long now?
I think 8+ months.
8+ months. Okay. Now, when you want to go into the IT space, I think one is to take into account it is one of those trades. Are you really going to do that? You see, let me show you what's happening here. Let me show you what's happening here. This is Shad trying to hijack the channel. Wait. He's just gone rogue. He's gone rogue here. He's hijacking the channel.
Live on his thing with
No. He's making his own version of the channel here. Huh?
Behind the scenes.
See ya. This is what he's up to. Really. Anyway.
I love the junior's explanation. So he always gets under pressure when they put him up to explain anything. So I know that's going to be a moment for the future.
Yeah, no. So we try to find these blooper clips, like these blooper clips. Okay.
Cut the stream up, post the stream and videos there. So the live goes nowhere. It's just done when it's done. It doesn't get saved nowhere.
It actually does. It gets saved to the channels. There's like a channel archive there's like an archive of channels and so on. Okay, so yes, we will be offering some courses. I think we will be doing it online, so there's no cost to people. Oh yes, but this will be before we got distracted. The question was. What was the question?
I'm not sure. It started off with me being here 8+ months.
Yes. So in this space, it's a lot like it's a very physical trade.
It is.
So for that reason, a lot of companies employ people. If you want to be a technician, if you know anybody that wants to be a technician, you can go and you can study at university. All well and good. It's all good. But most of the time, it's important for you to try to establish yourself in an environment where you are hands-on, because when you are employed in this environment, most environments, when you get employed in this environment, people always ask, you know what work experience do you have? Because you can have somebody that was taught to program for 3 years, but has never completed the project. But then you can have somebody who's completed the project, but was never on a course. He did it. It was actually self-taught. There are fundamentals that he would need to learn because there is like a standard, you know, how to write that program code. Others only you would understand it, but you are more employable. If you've got the work experience, you're more employable. So I always try to tell the youth, you know, if you are interested in getting into a technical field, you know what, during school holidays or off time, try to get yourself into a place where you can say, let me just shadow you guys. So you can, because when people talk about IT or people talk about tech, it's the same like somebody it's like going to a hospital and you ask a surgeon, where do you work? He can say in the medical field. But then you can also go to a pharmacy and he also works in the medical field. So when you say I'm in the technology space or the IT space, it's extremely broad. You get people who basically just lay cable, for example, like, you know what, you guys all know your Vuma Reach and your Vuma Tels, and you know, because everybody's got fiber now. Those guys work in the IT space. But those guys can't configure the network so that you can get internet connection. Am I right? So that's a different kind of level again. So it's important to note like where your interest might lie. But nevertheless, so this discussion came about, for those of you that are late, was because Mr. Lins is here for 8 months, right? And he's been at colleges and universities, etc. But I think it's maybe maybe to put you in the light, I'm gonna let him explain to you what he's learned over the last. Oh, I tell you what, don't talk to them, because I know once I speak to you guys, then he's gonna So that is why Mr. Mazia had the camera on him. So here's my question to you. I really, by the way, before I do this, I need to able to understand. I very seldom sit and work directly with these guys because, although Mujahid seems to be the new guy in the office, he's not the junior because he's doing the same work as the other guys. But to an extent, there are these seniors because they've been here longer than him. So junior is a very misleading title. You know, you're not a junior. You know, and also very important, I think, info, if you're still here, Mr. Lindsay, he's made it very clear that he's on the market, by the way. So, so he needs like serious help. He needs help. He needs
So info is supplying people with
Info is a travel and tour company.
tour. So they only supply. They don't supply like on your way to marriage courses.
Yes. No. Info covers all of that.
Like husband training.
No, yes. Look at here. The important thing for you to note is Info Travel and Tours is owned and managed by the company, but the CEO of the company is Maulana Junaid McLeod. And Maulana Junaid McLeod himself is very high established in the Islamic field. And one of his I think one of his big discussions is actually on marriages, like whether you're gonna get married, whether you are married. So it's good if you must follow that channel. There's a lot of live there. There's a lot of live. So why are you asking me? He's playing undercover, yeah, Bolis. Undercover.
That's promotion.
Okay. So here's the thing. So I'm very seldom. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just move out of camera. Glenda's gonna be here, right? And then Mujahid, if you can explain what you've learned over the last 8 months and what you feel would be things that you would have done differently had you known that this is what it would have been like coming into this space.
Okay, when I began, you know, I was fresh. I only knew what I knew from YouTube, read from like web pages, nothing hands-on, mostly words. So when I came here the first day, I came like for interview. People were wearing suits. Everything they were proper. It felt like I was in a different space. Yes, they were in suits, ties.
Have you ever seen me in a suit at a time?
You didn't do it. I thought we were working here with top secret things. You can't say nothing out here.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I came here, the expectation was very high. You know, and I was nervous. I just made all the answers I said. I just please like me, please like me. So, alhamdulillah, I got accepted. To at least be here, shadow them, see what's going on, see what's happening, learn from them. So in the beginning stages, first day, they said, okay, you come next week again. We have something for you. Then the same day, nighttime, they called me, come in tomorrow. And on the first day, I was already working. First day we had to swap. Offices. We were moving one person from one office to the next office. We were doing cabling. That was my first experience on cabling. I was taught by my senior year how to set up a wall box, how to cable the coloring codes. Stripe orange, stripe green, blue. We had different type of codes, and from there, I was just thinking, okay, actually, they're not known as teachers, but the way they were teaching me is like, oh, I understand. I can see the way they understand, because people have different understanding of things. And for me, my understanding, I can't explain. I understand what I understand, but explaining to someone else,
it's a story. It's a story. I think.
So
Yeah, so I think what Mr. Lindsay is trying to say is that he's going to give us his journey, but these kind of things are very difficult to teach in the classroom. I mean, you sat and you did courses for 2 years, etc. But you know that it's almost like you can take that 2 years and you can almost cramp it into like 2 weeks. And I think that is the important bit of any industry or any field, is the fact that you need to be able to bounce ideas off one another. You need to be able to take, and I mean, I learn a lot from more junior technicians, because in hindsight you often get to a point where you don't think on a level to say it's simplified. Like, you just want a simple solution. When something lands on my table, it's probably it's a little bit more complex. So I approach every solution with a very complex process. Whereas they might say, okay, listen, you're overthinking this. It's like, we can do it that way. Am I right? And that is, if I come with a problem, then it's like, okay, wait, they'll find the solution before I give them the solution. look at Mazia. Mazia's laughing already because of the challenges. No? Where is he? Put him on camera. Bring him. Come in here. This guy, he challenges everybody. He's just like, you can be who, but he will challenge you. Like, okay, you know what? I think if there will be a time where we will probably be doing some workshopping inside here on the whiteboard, and the intention is to bring this channel live to you guys maybe between the hours of 9 and 10. Okay, so every morning between 9 and 10, we would like to bring you this platform. If the platform becomes popular, we might extend it, but the idea here is that we want to provide you with a space where you won't need to pay for technical support. We want to make you feel that, if you come to the channel and we open up the forum, you can ask a question and we can resolve it for you. Whether it be something small or something big. It doesn't have to be technical, but if it's aligned with the technical aspects of it, even to an extent that if you compare, for example, the quality of certain videos and how do you get that video done, or how are you guys able to get that clear quality microphone, and what kind of cameras are you using, how are you able to, I wonder if I'm able to do this right now. Let me just see. Can I? No. So okay, so there's a lot of things that we can do. As an example, I'm not going to show you what I'm doing. I just want to see if this thing is on. Just give me 1 second. Did I think? Okay. Okay, it's fine. Because even the gimbal that we are using is able to track you, so it makes it a bit easier. But I know that you've got a lot of other stuff that you want to do. You've got a lot of other things, places you need to be. So we're not going to take up too much of your time, okay? But we want to make sure that you know that we will be here for you. And I suppose there will be shorter videos and small tutorials, like cut paste. You're busy with something right now, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Shadrick is busy with a small tutorial also. So if you are following the channel, it will go up there. You are able to just go through it, whether it's beneficial to you or not. If you feel it's beneficial to somebody else, maybe then just repost it, send it on to somebody who you might think might find it handy. And then we much appreciate the little bit of time that you've spent with us. No? Anything from your guys' side? Anything you want to say to your...
Like, comment.
Yeah, share. I think the idea is to share. Or maybe even just, you know what, don't even share. No, just tap the screen. Just do me a favor, just tap the screen. I don't know what it does, but just tap the screen.
Don't even share, just tell someone, just tell one person.
Yeah, just tap the screen. It doesn't matter. You know what, I was trying to think, and by the way, Info, if you're still here, I'll be honest, I've been trying to think. Now, Info has like this ending to his videos, right? And he knows what I'm talking about. He's got this, so he ends his videos and it's like, no favor, no fear. And it's so cool. It's like so cool. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna end it in saying, we still have no ending. wasn't it wow? the CS2 gamer?
Okay.
Something like that, yeah. But you know what? Maybe one day somebody can maybe give us an ending to this, to our lives, and then we will adopt it. We'll adopt it. We'll make you like a VIP. We'll make you a VIP. We'll make you a VIP follower.
Can you put mods and stuff on there? Like, they can make someone a mod.
Moderators, yeah. You can. But listen, that's a discussion we're gonna have off the live. Because I know people with channels and with moderators, and moderators have got serious powers. Moderators got serious powers. Just say salam. There we go. As a matter of fact, as it is right there, just say salam. Anyway, once again, shukr for everybody. Appreciate your time. We value it. You know, and I hope you value the content that we intend to deliver. And once again, shukr to everybody. Goodbye. What other languages are they come, guys?
Sambonani.
In Chichewa? Give something in Chichewa.
Totsins.
He's been here so long, he can't speak Chichewa. Okay. En Jiwa gewoon Afrikaans. Doe het. Geniet jou se dag. Okay, once again. Shukr. Okay. Info. I think we've at the 45-minute mark. Yeah. So the intention was to start at 9 o'clock. We're rolling. Can we see it? We need to just.
What function?
TikTok is full of nonsense. TikTok wants us to. They'll show us your time duration. Is there any time duration? Do you see anything here on screen? Let's see. Analytics. Does anybody know if you've been on here for 45 minutes already? Because unlike us, Info stays on this thing for like hours on end. He stays here for a very, very long time. But he's got a good following. He's got a very good following. Let's see. Can you tell, man? Can you tell on your end? Duration? Shukr for the roses. Much appreciated. And by the way, guys,
What's the rose cost?
I don't know, but you know what? It's a rose, bro. It's not about the money. We're doing it. We're doing this for the passion. We're doing it for the people. You know what I was thinking now, no? Is it oh yes, Info showed me something. It was like a battle. I don't know. I'm new to this Facebook Live thing. The one thing that you must never do: don't battle Info. When somebody has 20,000 followers, you don't battle. I saw somebody's battle go like crazy yesterday.
From winning to losing?
Yeah, he was like in lead, and one guy was like doop, and then someone jumped from like 50 to 150. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay, Info says swipe left. Okay, left is the comments, and then if I swipe right, I can see. There is connection. Wow, 44. Okay, we got it, Info. We got it. We're on 44 minutes. That's fine. I think what we'll do is let's stay maybe another 15 and so. Maybe we can get somebody who wants to ask a question or something. I'm looking at this TV behind me here right now, and I've come to realize. Often people, there's one technology that everybody uses, but very few people are aware of. You're going to be shocked now. Everybody uses it, listen to this, right? But very few people are aware of. And the developer who came up with the technology even said he would like to apologize to the world for using this technology. And you know what it was? infinite scrolling.
Oh.
Just think about this, people. Infinite scrolling has taken up so much of your life. As an example, right? You landed up on this page, you're not happy, you scroll. And you keep scrolling, and you keep scrolling. The algorithm themselves, what is monitoring? It's monitoring your stay time on a specific content. So if it knows that, as an example, that this is a lot of TikTok, and you don't stay here long enough, it will not give you another TikTok, or it will give you less TikTok down the line. Also be wary if you have, unfortunately, if you have, prowling eyes and you like the human body, if you like looking at the human body, yeah, and the algorithm can pick up that if somebody who is maybe, let's say, gifted female in the upper area, and you stay there on that, it knows that that is what you need to see to keep you engaged. And that is how it works. That is infinite, because that's the algorithm, So then it starts to feed you that. And I can testify to that, because for the last week I was traveling with Info Travel and Tours, and when I came back, all I saw was Hajj and Umrah, Saudi. Yeah, that's all I saw. I'm not being fed anything but that. And for that reason also, when you look at your, and this is a good exercise for parents. If you want to know what your children are interested in, right? If you want to know what your children are viewing when you're not around, grab any of the social media, grab the device and go to any of the social media applications. When you scroll through the application, you will know what they are interested in. Because
can we get Mez's phone now?
Yeah, let's see Mez's phone. Give your phone. So as an exercise, let's do this, right?
What is his? We're gonna go to his TikTok.
Yeah, let's go to his TikTok. Can we go to TikTok?
Yeah,
Do you mind? He's very transparent. He's very transparent. Okay. Okay, we'll just cancel that. We'll cancel that. Don't say. Just don't say. Okay. So we're gonna go to Mez's. Wait a minute. No. Wait. We'll find his stuff right now. So let's go to his home screen, and then we'll go to for you. You see, it actually says for you, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what interest he is. Baby. Okay, it's an ad. Money, baby, money, more baby. Funny, baby, money, funny. Okay. Funny.
Baby fever.
Funny. Yeah. Mez actually uses his just for pure entertainment. You can see that. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? So yeah. But okay. The baby was. And news. I was going to say now. Yeah. You. But I see you very into local news, like SABC news, like local news. Okay. So thank you, Mez. He was praying. We don't see something else there.
Just one random
He was
video.
praying. We don't see something else.
If you go to Twitter, X is different.
So yeah. To Twitter. Okay. But like I said, that is what you do. So that is how you can basically at least monitor your children. You know what? If there's anybody out there, and I think we will have to make a video of this, because in the live you might not get to everybody, right? It is in your best interest to secure your home network if you have children under the ages of, I would say at least under the age of 16. There's a lot of stuff that they can access if you are not on top of it, man. If you're not gonna, if you're not going to be cautious. Where's the other guy? Who's got it? Mez has got the other microphone by him. Oh, there we go. G. Yeah, just keep it in front of you. That's fine. So what we're saying is, there's very simple ways to secure the network. And for those of you that are familiar with like Vumatel and VumaReach, it's by just putting in 2 lines of numbers. And they refer to those numbers as DNS, which is abbreviated for Dynamic Name Service. And all of that, those 2 lines will do on your router, it will make sure that there are restricted things that your children can't access from external websites. It just safeguards you, and I think that is something that from a security point of view, when it comes to networking, we will need to, for those who are interested, touch on basically. So you can almost see that where I'm going with this is that the channel is going to have a vast variety of content, all within the tech space. And for us to deliver that content for you, we're going to try our best to, to come live between the hours of, I won't say we'll be able to do it every day at 9 o'clock, but from Monday to Friday, we'll try to be between 9 and 9:30 to come live. I think later on, if people say, we don't get your stuff, we want to make sure that, and this is what I want to try to do, right? And this is going to be a little bit technical, especially technicians. The intention is to plug in the live feed, right? With multiple camera angles, use something like the ATEM. Take the ATEM and send that, for example, we'll have to now incorporate a PC into the solution.
Okay.
Send the ATEM, for example, then to OBS, but then on this end here, record the footage. So that when the live is done, we can take that live clip and then unedit it, just like it, repost. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if somebody wants to re-watch it, then it's available. Because what TikTok would do, and I'm hoping that TikTok doesn't take this as an infringement, because I know they're very, policy check. Yeah, but no, not censorship. It's more like the policies around whether or not we take that. It's fine. Come inside. Come inside. We're with somebody. We got a visitor here. Okay. So this year,
Our Uber driver.
You must just make sure that they need to pay the fees, no?
okay, wait a second. This is our tech channel that we're breaking off to help some followers on the Raven Nation's platform. But we want to introduce like basic fundamental tech. Now, Junaid is actually also in the tech space, but his position right now is to assist the administration team on a technical project right now. So there is plans. We can't mention them on camera yet, but there are plans. So we will basically give you guys an idea of exactly what's happening in the institution also. So that is the idea. So that is Junaid Mohan. What we're talking about? Oh yes. So the feed. Besides that, without divulging important information, you are live on TikTok right now.
I'm alive at the moment.
You are live at
Tell me now.
You are live at it, so you can't say anything that's gonna. Yeah, you are live right now.
Caught you off guard.
You did
Yeah,
really get
you
it
catch
off.
me off guard.
No, it's fine. It's
This is
fine.
amazing.
Yeah, no. That's the idea. We want to get it out. You must, like I was saying, our biggest gripe is like we might be discussing tech things on live, but then later on the content is gone.
Yes.
Because only the channel creator can get that content. I'm gonna plug some of these too. Okay. But I mean, at the end of the day, we want to empower people.
I actually came to come give you some good news.
Okay, we'll give it to, I can pitch it there. Can I pitch the good news that side?
Later.
I can pitch the good news that side, yeah. Okay. Custom. Wow, that's awesome. Huh? No. It's his son. As a matter of fact, he didn't want to make it public. But alhamdulillah, his son Muhammad Isa just made it. He just for those for our Muslim followers and info. I think info is not at that campus. Junaid's son Muhammad Isa just completed his second Juz Hafid. Alhamdulillah. So he's on his way. We're proud of him. So proud of the boy. Yeah. So you know what? Once again, I myself and my team, I want to say shukr to everybody, say thank you to everybody for being here. We appreciate it. We'll try to go live again tomorrow. I think we will have a more structured program and we will probably lay it out somewhere. And we will try to have a rebroadcast of it. Once again, shukr, thank you. And like Info suggested, just say salam.
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 See you on the next live.